of the table. So there you go. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Cindy Daychuck here with Queen Bee Creations. I gotta tell you, it's hot in here. It's been, with the humidity today, it's been 40. And in this back space, which is quite large, as you can see, I mean, super crowded, but quite large, there's only 2 overhead fans, and they've been going full out since I got here at shortly after 8 o'clock, and they're just barely touching it. Front room, a little bit cooler. It's got an air conditioner, but you know, there's an open door between it, and I'm looking forward to a thunderstorm tonight, cooling things down. That would be awesome, because it was really kind of sticky in here today, and I'm just kind of going, I feel drained. I'm going, just no matter what I did, it was like just kind of sweating. Busy week here in the shop. We had the launch on Tuesday of IOD's Holiday Release. And so the physical store was shut down Tuesday. We're always closed on Tuesdays, although, you know, I always check in because I'm usually hanging out here in the afternoon. But with online sales yesterday and today, we are already sold out of Holly Glen, which is the transfer with the animals on it. My understanding, the US is completely sold out of the Christmas transfer, the one with Santa. They're completely sold out of that one. There's no restocking of it. My Canadian supplier is completely sold out of everything. This release has been going like crazy. So if you've been thinking of popping by the store to be able to check them out, you know, I'd love to see you. Can't guarantee what will be here. A lot of people have been buying them online. The Holly Glen, for whatever reason, the kind of old world kind of animals with a lot of greenery and things, just people were buying 2 or 3 at a time. So who knew? Who knew? Wish I'd bought more. I bought tons, but they're gone. So the others as well are all doing extremely well. The molds are very cool. There's 3 molds, 4 stamps, and then the 3, now just 2 transfers. So if you've been looking at them, you've been thinking about it, you can't get in here for a week, you might want to go online, buy them. You can select pick up from the store. So queenbeecreationshome.com. So you can choose pick up from the store, and we'll just hold them for you here. I have a big stack of orders for people who are going to be picking them up at some point in time. We will hold them until you get here, don't worry, but it at least is the only way that you can reserve them. I cannot just put them aside for you because there is so much demand. So sorry for that, but if you want them put aside, you want them held for you, you need to go online and purchase them. Just choose pick up from the store if you don't want to have them shipped, and we can go from there. But oh man, they are going fast, and everywhere they're going fast. The States is already screaming that some of the stockists are totally sold out, and they're begging other stockists for more inventory, and the other stockists are just laughing, going, I don't think so. Mine are all going to sell. So just a super popular release. So crazy. The other announcement, because it hasn't been busy enough, let's make it busier in the store. Tomorrow is day 1 of the Fusion paint sale. So all Fusion products that are here in the store in stock are on sale starting tomorrow. Well, starting 12:01 tonight, for 15% off. So again, if you're not going to be able to get into the shop for a while and you'd like to be able to pick them up, you can make your purchases online and just during checkout, select pick up from store. We will fill your order. We will have it here for you. Then you are assured the paint colors that you want, because the sale is limited to the stock that I have on hand. Now, I stocked up, but I'm a new enough stockist that I'm not really sure if I got enough, how many of you are planning on hitting the sale or not. I have a number of the 2-liter bottles in a couple of the most popular colors. So those are available for those of you that would want those. The 2 liters are 4 pints. Typically they're $99, which 4 pints normally would be about what, 125, 130. So they're already a savings. They're going to be on for 15%, along with the waxes, any of the waxes, the finishes, ultra grip, any of that kind of stuff is all on sale too. So if you're not going to be able to get here before, the sale ends Monday. If you can't get here before Monday, you might want to purchase online. Again, the website, queenbeecreationshome.com. Obviously go under the Fusion tab. Okay, for the IOD stuff, look under the molds. If you're looking for the molds, under the transfers or under the stamps. The inlays will be coming later this month. Okay, that's it. That's it for those announcements. So let's start with everything else. Everything else that we're going to talk about right now is under the new this week tab on the website, just to make it easier to find. After that, anything that didn't sell is just going to be in the normal category, right? So furniture will be in furniture, wreaths will be in wreaths. Kind of makes sense. All right, so let's talk first videos. So this guy was Monday's video. So for those of you that didn't see, this is a bench made from a headboard. I would love to say that I had the woodworking skills to make that action happen. I think I've been spending 2 years trying to talk my husband into figuring out, because I have a number of headboards that I want to do this too. I love the look of this. This is from a lovely gentleman named Larry that I met, and we've become friends in the thrift store line. I think that's perfectly normal. He's lovely, and he was looking, he was asking me if I had any wood projects. I think he was thinking tiny, and then I hit him with this one, and I did not have written or drawn plans, and poor Larry, I think, would have liked to have had written or drawn plans. I just had conversation and ideas in my head that I tossed to him and said, just, do whatever. He did a fabulous job. I love how the front spindles are staggered in height compared to the back ones. It's got a very French provincial feel to it, I thought, with the spindle action happening. So we painted it out in Fusion's French eggshell. We did some dark wax. We added some moldings here. The first time doing the casting resin as opposed to the pouring clear resin. Yeah, it hardened on me way too fast. It was just, so that's in there. A couple of tips. But Monday's video, sorry. So it is on the website under in furniture, but it's also under new this week for $195. Friday's video is a thrift flip video and a wreath making video. So it is show you the wreath I started with that I thrifted, and then a bunch of flowers that I thrifted. And so it's made from the 2 of those. It's online now for $40, but this is the wreath. And we talk a little bit about in the video about design, about the triangle, the power of 3, all those kinds of good things that if you're looking at thrifting some of your own stuff to be able to make your own design, then check it out Friday. Or if you want this one for your door, your wall, in front of the big mirror that you have, $40 on the website right now. Okay, other stuff. Now I'm very crowded here on the table. I keep looking, going, usually I'm passing things off to my husband, Nick, but he got called into work. So I'm just here sweltering on my own, which he would be happy to hear because he doesn't want to be where it's hot. So there you go. So let's go large, and then I can move it back to where I've got it. So I have this trio of solid wood candlesticks. So they've got the little metal plate on the top with the little spike. It has screws, so those are removable if you decided you didn't want the spike, especially if you want to use these to stage flat bottom decor pieces. So you can remove that metal plate and the spike from there, so you would be able to just use it to stage up. If you were adding big pictures or, at Christmas time, big figurines, that kind of thing. So you've got some flexibility. I loved the wood on these. Now, it doesn't mean that if they don't sell and they're sitting around the shop too long that I won't take a paintbrush to them. You know me, I'll paint just about anything. But I'm giving them a go at having life au naturel because they've got some lovely details. It's a really nice color for the wood. And some of y'all ask me for just some natural wood items. So here you go. Glasses time. So for the three of them, $32. So awesome price for that little trio. And the sizes are on the website. I think this one's 12 inches and then we go up from there. So, you can kind of guess from there. This looks more like we'd be adding another 5 inches maybe, so 17 inches. I'm guessing on that one. I think this one's 12 though. So you can kind of take it from there and see, but the dimensions are on the website. So if you really needed to know the exact heights, check that out. Okay. This is also the first week you can kind of see, pumpkins hanging out over here. This is the first week that I'm bringing in a little bit of true fall or Halloween, that sort of thing. I have a lot of Halloween actually coming your way, and I'll probably introduce that next week. I have to start digging it out, and I was a little busy unboxing new shipments of stuff. So this is kind of starting a couple of little things, and then next week I'm going to have some more because we've got a short season, and if you're doing any decorating for it, you're really going to be wanting to look now. So, if you're a Halloween, if you're really into Halloween and you want to add to your decor, stay tuned. So if the couple of things I'm showing tonight don't do it for you, check in next week because I'll have lots more that I'm going to be showing, and probably the week after if I don't get to all of it. To start, first up for $13 is this lovely hen on a nest glass bowl. So it's in perfect condition. All the beads are there. All of the little wattle and the cone is here. All the tail is in great shape. So really nice size and good detailing on that. We also have, I loved this find. Okay, let me just dig it out here. This is a little vintage Fitz and Floyd. I think this is in a woodland pattern. So you've got some little bees buzzing around, the florals and some butterflies. The nice thing too about this is that the ribboning is all intact, and so is the little spoon. So the little porcelain spoon is still there and in great shape. So this is for $14.50 for the set of the Fitz and Floyd Woodland creamer and sugar. I'm just looking, how do I get to stuff? And I'm going, I don't think I can. I don't have a place to put things other than where I have them, but I have them all stacked. This is trickier than it looks. Okay, I'm putting the wreath on the floor. Hang on a sec, guys. Okay, that frees that table space over where the wreath was. Awesome. Okay, now I have a little bit of space to move. if I had more room in the shop to put things, so I wasn't actually stacking all kinds of other things, all this side of my table is packed. So it's like, shop from there, take those things away. All right, next up is this very heavy blown glass. It's got a nice polished bottom. So blown glass vase in red and black and white on a clear glass base. This is $14. So it's got like the single stem and just very pretty, just very pretty. I don't usually have collector's plates, but I ended up with a Norman Rockwell collector's plate. So go figure. So it has all of the relevant information. It's got the plate numbers. It's got, you know, all the information about, this is called the music maker. So it's signed and stamped official on the back. And I don't do a lot of these. So, you know, if you're into Norman Rockwell, this one is what you're missing. $10 in the shop. And I don't quite know always what I'm going to have and where it comes from. Sometimes very unexpected. This little guy, $6.50. Just a nice, lovely, kind of colorful, fresh little ceramic trivet with strawberries and blackberries and I don't know, maybe an apricot. I think it's an apricot because it's too small to be a peach. I'm going with apricot. Okay, so $6.50 for that. I also have, you know, I love picking up these little pedestals sometimes, not just the big pedestals, especially going into the holiday season. So this little glass one is $9, but it's just perfect. Like certainly at Christmas time, putting a Christmas tree on it, right? And then you're able to decorate around it. So you're able to have a bit of a raised element to your decor, to your vignette. I love it too, like for Halloween now, like coming into the fall, you're able to have a raised pumpkin as you have maybe other gourds around it and those sorts of things. So it's just a nice, simple, you know, the clear glass that you're able to do and to be able to have that raised element. And for $9, it's kind of a nice, easy little decor piece to have. And then certainly you can also use it to display, you know, a cake, you know, some muffins, some tarts, whatever you're doing. Okay. I want to show these guys. So you know that I like the salt and pepper shakers. I just seem to have a thing. I didn't know I had a thing till I had a shop and I had a place to store more than one. And now I have lots of salt and pepper shakers. But these guys, so these are bisque fired so that they're kind of that matte sort of glazing. And look at these little witches. So they're holding on to and riding a broom. You can only see a little part of their broom. And they've got these big, long, they just are super cute. Like they've got the broom coming out under their skirt at the back. And they're just adorable. I love those little guys. So cute. And $9.50 for the pair of those. And they're kind of witches. And I'm saying witches because they're riding a broomstick, but they're not like the green wart-ridden witches. You know, they've got their little babushkas on their head and they're just so cute. I love those little guys. Okay, next up, we've got this little lemon topped. So you've got the lemons on top in this basket, raised basket weave pattern, little jam pot. It's got a spot for the spoon for $8.50 on the shop and $8.50 in the shop. It's the heat. It's getting to me. I am sweating. It is like sweating. It is so muggy in here. It is so bad. And it's been all day in here. So it's a long, sweaty day. This is from Japan. And I think I said it was $8.50, but now I don't know anymore. The heat's getting to me. Okay. Oh, reaching way forward. We have this crock from Mason and Cash in England, right? So made in England, stoneware crock with spoons and spatulas. Yes, spoons and spatulas on it. So $12 from Mason and Cash, which is a really, really well-known company in the UK. I also have this. I love the three toning of this, right? Going from the light to dark in the three tone. Lovely, cute little picture, but look at the top. Look at the flare. It comes out and it's got that lovely lip. I love this little guy. It's just, I love the shape. It's just a really cool, different, interesting shape. And $11 for it. It is signed on the bottom. And it's just a great little piece. So perfect for gravy, for syrups, right? Just as decor, stick a plant in it, you know, whatever. But so practical and just really cute. Okay, so usually I have mugs. This is it. This is the only mug. This big latte mug. But look at how gorgeous this is. So the outside, and you've got this rim of this kind of veined kind of patterning, and then the blue dots on the inside with more of that on the outside. I love this guy. $9 for this really large latte or soup mug. I mean, you could eat your cereal out of this in the morning. I mean, this is more than enough porridge, you know? And I don't know why I'm thinking of porridge, like a hot cereal, as I'm sitting here sweating to death, but it just came out. But yes, so just beautiful design. I love this. I love the blue, and I love, it's like, you know, if you did a paint pour with a lot of cells, that's the way that glazing goes. Just a lot of cell activity, which I think is just beautiful. So going completely opposite now in very vintage is this Woods Ivory Ware. This is from England. I love the bright florals on this plate. There's a green rim, and that does show some wear. I do have that in the description. I mean, it's not horrific, but it doesn't look pristine or brand new, but it's not. You know, it's vintage. It's been used, it's been loved, and I think it could be loved again. I love that. It's very pretty. So $11 for that vintage item. And this one, because it was parked underneath it, for $7.50, is just a beautiful wrought iron trivet. So lovely and decorative in design, but definitely functional. It's great because it would hold a big crock pot size, you know, big casserole dish, that kind of thing, nice and easily. It's got the feet to keep it raised off the table. So just a lovely little trivet. All right, these little guys are just cute little ceramic pumpkins. I have them stacked, so they actually stack. I'm selling them separately, $3 each. Buy one, buy two, up to you. I only have two, so you can't buy three. But I love them as just tucking in little decor pieces, whatever the vignettes are that you're doing. So whether you just, you know, you're tucking one in or whatever. They're just cute. Okay, in the unusual category, are you ready for this guy? Is this big kind of wood and metal sheep. So he's got the circles, the curlicues, he's got the metal tail, feet, head, and then the body is carved wood. $15. So just, you know what? Just kind of a unique little piece. If you like sheep and you want to add them to your collection, he's just kind of super cool. Okay, I just kind of dig him. He's just, I like sometimes having things that are just a little left of center. You know, if everything looks absolutely, I don't know, just perfect, it just doesn't necessarily work for me, but it's just, he's very cute. He's very cute. Hey, Tony, I can't even read that far. I don't know why all of a sudden I could see that far. Derek, hi, nice to see you too. Usually Nick is here reading all this out to me, and he's not. So sorry, guys. Hi, Tony. Hey, Derek. Hi, anybody else that I missed? if I was just talking through it all, just didn't. All right, this guy. This is solid cast iron. He is a heavy, substantial little spider with two little different candy dish sections. So $12. And again, this is totally unique too. I had not seen a spider candy dish before, but I put him away as we got closer to Halloween because I think that's probably when most people would have him out, but maybe he fits your everyday decor. I don't know. You do you. He would be my Halloween decor, but you know, if you're goth, is goth still a thing? I don't think it's still a thing, is it? I don't know. Maybe you just like spiders. Maybe who studies spiders? What are they called? I don't know what they're called. Entomologists or bugs. There's a special name for spider people, isn't there? I don't know. I don't have Nick to Google. You're on your own. Google it. There you go. Okay, this. I'm going to try and show you. All right, we'll go up first. I don't know if you can see that glazing. Check out the pictures online. This, so it's got a pearlescent glaze in sort of like peach and soft green, and it's got drips and cell activity. This is a vintage piece, so don't expect the inside to be pristine. I mean, the outside shows little to no wear, just some of the gold rim along the top. It's from England. It's stamped that. I don't know beyond that the manufacturer of it, but it's all about that finish. It's all about that glaze. I love that. I love it. So cool, the glazing on this. I love this. I probably didn't say he's $18. She's $18. It's $18. It could be they. Whatever the chosen pronoun is still $18. So there you go. All right. Last thing up, I believe, is this guy, who is also $18, which is this big, beautiful wicker and rattan basket. It's beautifully solid. All of the weaving is still intact. It's in great shape. And it's just kind of perfect where you maybe need that touch of wood to kind of soften your look. You're tucking the extra pillows for the couch there, or a couple of extra blankets there. It's just kind of the perfect size to do that without being absolutely huge and overwhelming the space. So great deal on that one. It's not particularly heavy, but just know that in shipping, it's going to fall into the oversized category. So, if you're only shipping that, it's probably going to be fairly expensive. If you are getting other things, you guys can see how much I'm sweating. Okay. If you're shipping other things and we can tuck them in, then that helps defray the cost a little bit. And it's just the way shipping works. Okay. I'm gonna race for real air conditioning now so that I can cool down and relax. Thanks for tuning in, guys, whether live here with me or on replay. Don't forget to hit up the shop, whether live or online, for any of your IOD stuff. This is not one of the releases to wait for. All 10 items are limited editions, so we only have what we have till we sell out. I cannot get more of them. The Canadian supplier is out. The US is, which is where we get them from, they're already sold out. So it's been particularly crazy, and that's just in 2 days. So I still have stock of everything except one item. One item I'm sold out of, but all of the others I still have inventory, but I only have it until it's gone. If you missed out on some of the molds from last year, I still have some of those. So I have them up on the wall under the new release. If you are, if you're one of my viewers from the States and you missed out on last year's release, I have them here in the shop. So again, just look under molds, queenbeecreationshome.com. Same price they always were. So, I'm not into price gouging. I know some of them get to be an exorbitant price, but I keep them the same as I always had until they're gone too. And that way everybody can still enjoy. So that's the IOD release. That's still going on until they're gone. And the Fusion sale starts tomorrow, 12:01 this morning, just tomorrow morning after midnight. It starts. And again, it's limited to what it'll be, what it will be. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Stay cool. I'm going to go and get cool. I just have to run around the table to start shutting things down. So thank you for tuning in. Take care.